All right, hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to continue on with the Junk Journal January prompts. I do want to start off by apologizing. I know I have been missing for the last week. I got very sick. I was not feeling at all well. I'm feeling better now, so I do want to get back into this. I have managed to keep up with the prompts, but I was in absolutely no shape to do videos. So again, I do apologize, guys, but we're going to go ahead and get right into this. Because it's basically been 2 weeks since the last Junk Journal January, I don't want to go through all of these prompts. We're getting pretty close to the end of the month, so I will do a flip through of my pages and ephemera at the end of Junk Journal January. Today we're just going to go ahead and go on with the prompts. So today is the 24th, and the prompt is line. Now I also have tomorrow's prompt for the 25th, which is modern, and I kind of feel like I can make these two fit together pretty well. So let me see. I think I know already where I'd like to do this. So I was thinking here, and what I had thought to do today, guys, I'm sorry about my voice. Like I said, I'm still not feeling my best. Was I have this quote, sorry. I have this quote that I've printed on vellum. I might need to do something else over here just to kind of make that a little easier to read. But it says, "A simple line painted with the brush can lead to freedom and happiness." And this is a quote from Joan Miro, who is a Spanish painter and sculptor from the early 1900s, mid 1900s. And I just thought that was a really pretty quote. I think I want to do that over here because I also happen to have this, which is actually a photograph of one of his paintings. And excuse me, sorry. It's the Women and Birds in the Night. And I do want to kind of embellish this a little bit, but I thought we could use this for the modern because it is kind of surrealist modern style. I really like it. I think it's very fun. He is a great painter. I definitely, if you like the kind of surrealist look, then I do definitely suggest that you check him out. So I'm not going to worry about this right now. We'll work on this page for a minute. And I think I just want to do maybe a little bit of layering just so that we can see this quote a little better because the background is really busy here. So let me see what I have as far as papers. We can maybe do a collage or something here. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I have this paper pack that has lots of grids and stuff like that on it. This I got from, oh gosh, now of course I can't think of the name. I got it off Amazon. I will leave a link to it below. It comes with a bunch of different paper packs. So if you're a scrapbooker or anything like that, it can be pretty useful. But I figured since these have lines on them, we could use this just to do a little bit of a collage. I don't want anything with writing on it. I think that's going to be too busy. I don't mind the stamp so much, but I think those two colors are too close. I want something a little warmer. Maybe something like that. Let's see. So I don't want to cover up the whole page because I love this floral pattern. I think it's really pretty. But I just kind of want to offset this a little bit to be able to put this quote down and see it a little better. And yeah, I think that works out pretty well. Do I want to add anything else to this page? I'm going to attach it with washi, so that will be another element. Let me go ahead and glue these down, and then we can figure out if I want to do anything else. Let's see. Okay. So, if you guys have watched my other Junk Journal January videos, again, I think there's only like 2, maybe 3 of them. Because, you know, of unfortunately getting sick. But if you've watched the rest of them, you know this journal was made for me by the lovely Miss Annemarie, and we swapped journals for January, so she also received one from me. There's a flip through of that one as well on my channel if you're interested. I'll leave a link to that below as well. And yeah, I just think that this is a really, really fun journal. I am going to, I decided, use it for Junk Journal July as well, which may seem a little odd, but I don't mind when my journals get chunky. I actually kind of like it. And it seems like I'm going to be able to fit all of, excuse me again, all of my Junk Journal January prompts into the first signature, which means I'll have a whole nother signature that I can use for Junk Journal July. And that's just one less journal that I have to worry about making for myself, and can worry about making something for someone else. So put this down here. And let me see if I can find a washi tape that I like for this. This would also have worked really well for layering. I've become slightly obsessed with printing quotes on vellum. I just love that you can see through it to the background. So let me find a washi. And I think in keeping with the theme, I'll go with this little grid one. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I really like the look of being able to see behind the quotes. I just think that's really fun. Where is the... There you are. And I love that I have this journal for both months. That's great. I like to kind of keep track of my progress. I'm not the happiest with some of the prompts. Where did I put my scissors? For this month, sadly. Like I said, I was trying to keep up with it even though I was sick, and I think delirium got to me once or twice. But it's okay. It's okay. You're never going to be completely happy with everything that you make, and I am okay with that. So just make sure it's long enough. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? I don't want it upside down. I want it right side up. I'm just trying to get it to stay in a kind of straight spot so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. How straight did I go? Actually, that's pretty good. I think that worked out pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. So I'll just trim off the edges. It's a little easier to do when I can see this side. And unfortunately, you know, because I did lose like a week's worth of videos for being sick, I'm a bit behind on some other projects. I will be getting those out to you guys as soon as I can. I actually think I'm going to have another video out tomorrow, as long as I can get it done today. But that's going to be my February planner pages. And I am using a little bit of glue just to make sure that this stays down. So sometimes washi is not the stickiest thing in the world. Adding a little bit of glue will just help keep it there. Okay, I like this. Yes. Do I want to add anything else here? I'm half tempted to do another bit of this washi tape. Will that look silly if I just put another line of it down here? Get out of my way. I don't know. I do also have, I forgot I have this grid paper. This is just my sticky note grid paper, which I do love. What if we just... put a piece of that down here. Does that look silly? I think it looks okay. And then I can maybe put a little bit more of the washi tape. Whoops. It's almost time for me to get a new glue. This one's running out and bubbling up when I'm not paying enough attention to it. So getting a little low. It has lasted me quite a while though. So that's the Barely Art glue. If you guys are not familiar with it, it is a great glue, especially on vellum. I love it for vellum. It does not make it curl up or act weird or anything like a lot of other glues do. Okay, so that's fun. I could do a little doodling maybe. I don't know. I'll have to decide. I will have to decide. I think I do want to add just a little bit more of this, but maybe not as thick of a line. Come on, Lego. So maybe cut it in half or just do 3 squares. I think so. I also really need to put away my Christmas decorations. Okay, I like that. I do feel like I need something else. Let me get this dang glue taken care of. Okay. I do feel like I need just a little something else over here. I'll think about that. Let me get these papers back out of the way. Okay, and I think I'm just going to add just a little doodle here. This is my Arteza acrylic marker. This one's the elephant gray. I don't want it to be too noticeable because this text is really thin. So I don't want it to completely overtake it. And I'm just going to do a little kind of flowery doodle. Like so. Yeah, maybe one more. Just because odd numbers always look a little nicer. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm happy with that. That looks nice. Much better than some of this stuff I've done recently. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and move this off to the side for just a second because I want to embellish this painting. And I think what I want to do is use my, oh gosh, there's still stuff on this. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Use some of my embossing powder. So I have just this embossing pen here. I know this is yellow, but I think I'm going to go in with my gold. It feels right to me. Yes, that does mean there will only be one spot of gold. I'm okay with that. I am super okay with that. So, my gold embossing powder that I use, by the way, is this Wow Metallic Gold Rich. You can find it on Amazon. If I remember to, I will leave a link to it. But I'm just going to quickly fill this in and get some embossing powder on it. Okay, so I got the gold on there, and excuse me, I think I want to do a little bit of the black as well. I don't want to do all of it, but I was thinking like maybe the lady. We can just do the lady. Maybe the birds too. Maybe the lady and the moon. I don't know, guys. I'm just gonna have to go for it and feel it out, see what looks right to me. For this one, I'm using my Prime Ebony Superfine from the WOW, also available on Amazon. And I'm just gonna do the exact same thing I did. I'm gonna color in the certain spots that I want and get this embossed. Okay, so I want this to go here. I did just decide to do the lady. I know it's the woman and birds at night, but I think this looks good. So I might want to do a little bit of, well, I can either try to extend like color that's already here, or I might just want to back it with gold. Oh no, decisions. Maybe I'm not okay enough to do this yet. I actually think that's what I'll do. I'm gonna just use the same gold, excuse me, the same gold I used up here around the edges of this, just to frame it out a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'll do that, and then, I'm debating. I may want to bring some of these elements, like maybe the washi tape, over here as well. But I do know I want to at least, so let me move this back out of the way. And go for this again. And I used also for the body of the woman here, I used my embossing dabber instead, just because it's easier to cover a large amount of space. And then I went over the head and the arms twice, just because I felt like they needed to be more shiny, because the dauber has a lot more juice to it than the pen does. So let me go ahead and get these edges. Okay, so I think that is good. I might want to put the title on here, so maybe push it up a little bit. Maybe around there. And do I want to add... Okay, I'm thinking if I add this back here, I can do the title and the same thing. Then I have 3 spots of those kinds of paper on this spread, and I think that will work out good. Yeah, honestly, I don't feel the need to do too much more to this. I mean, this is someone's artwork all on its own. And I love it. So I'm not going to mess with it too much more. We did a little bit of embellishing on it, but we're going to keep it true to Miro's painting. Well, as much as you can keep it true when I did embellish it. But anyway. Do that. Let me get this glued down. And then after today, there's only 6 days left of Junk Journal January. If you guys want to see everything that I've done for this so far before I go through and do the flip through for you guys at the beginning of February, then you can go follow me on Instagram. Instagram, Etsy, and YouTube. It's all the same. It's Brandy Bell Arts. So you can find me there. Perfect. And then I will just quickly write out the title for this. And I'll use another one of these. So it is and I'll just cut this down really quickly. I don't think I need to put the artist's name because we have it over here with the quotes. I'll remember that, and that's good enough for me, but you could, of course, always write the name again. But I'm familiar with him and his art, so I do not feel the need to do that. I think just the title is good enough. And one last trim. And we'll get that glued down. Whoop. Okay. Perfect. Get that out of the way. This is bunching up a little bit right now, but it's okay. Once I close it and have it closed for a little while, it will lay flatter, and it's meant to be a little flip up anyway, so that's cool. Let me go ahead and give you guys a teeny close-up. So we have this beautiful painting that we embellished. I really like that. It's simplistic, but it's great. I think it works perfect for modern. And then over here we have day 24, which was lines. We have that lovely little quote and a little bit of a collage. And yeah, so there we have it. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Again, I think I'll be back tomorrow with my January check-in, February setup for my junk journal planner. And I'm also going to have some new papers available for you guys for downloads. So yeah, check me out tomorrow for that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed the process, and I will see you guys tomorrow with the next video. Bye.